President William Ruto is a man under strong siege. The recent continuous remarks by the ODM members, the likes of Orengo governor, the likes of Caleb Hamisi, somebody like Sifuna, and so many other, and also the recent one by Gladys Wanga, who spoke about so many things that they didn't sign for assassination and all that. Those remarks cannot allow President William Ruto to sit pretty. Now, yesterday, during the burial of Were, the Kaspul member of parliament who was actually killed, they were all in their regalia, if I may call it so. They were all in orange color, the ODM color, which is orange. And it was a clear message to one President William Ruto that this is our event and this is an ODM zone, just like the way the chairperson of ODM, that is Gladys Wanga, had earlier stated that we are not going to entertain other parties here. This is an ODM zone. Now, the remarks which are also made, led by the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who is actually under the broad-based government, he supported Sifuna, and in his support for Sifuna means even all the other members who are actually complaining about them being in government, he's also in support. So those are some of the reasons as to why President William Ruto cannot sit pretty. For President William Ruto to keep the ODM members under his wing, he has to do a lot of babysitting. And the babysitting is a challenge for him, because dating a person who, they are desperate, that if you leave these people or if you leave this person, they cannot go anywhere. That is what dating or having a marriage with one William Ruto, that is politically, it has become, because we are speaking about somebody who has lost ground. The Caleb Hamisi stated that they've now lost Kisii community, they've lost the Luya community, through Natembea and the Wamalwa, Kisii through Matiang'i. That is the ODM side. That is which was Azimio. The other group, that is and also the Kalonzo Musyoka's group, all that was actually in Azimio. So if you speak about 2027 again, the ticket being between William Ruto and ODM, you speak about also the people of Mount Kenya who left with Wamunyoro, that is Gachagua. They are no longer there. So you're speaking about somebody who is too weak to win. Winning in 2027, based on numbers, because that is what will determine the winning team, William Ruto will have it will be so hard for him. It will be a challenge. It will not be a walk in the park. It will be hard because he has lost ground. Then again, we are speaking about somebody, you can tell they are desperate, because when you see a president who is going round trying to, like the issue of the land, the backlash, we have a president who go to such a place and promises a piece of land to a certain group of people, and he said that he has spoken to the owner. Then it emerged that the owner died some 8 years ago. And the family is actually wondering how the president and what the president is actually talking about. What are you saying? we have not spoken with you. The person you're speaking about died 8 years ago. You can imagine the backlash. Dealing with such a person who the trust with the public is actually gone. So these people will actually continue pushing Ruto to the edge, because he was like, this was the only hope, because Gen Zs are not on his side, and so many other group which was actually in his support, they are no more there. So William Ruto, even getting to 2027, he will have a long time. It will not be easy for him, because this group have realized that the ground shifted, because much of this push is actually coming from the public. You can tell that the ground is no longer with the government, and now you're coming to support this government. You can imagine somebody like Raila Odinga, who was actually all throughout respected. Every time now he tries to post even a picture, the message which people actually send to him, the post, this, it's too much. You can imagine somebody who was so high. He has sort of refused to listen to somebody like Orengo, somebody like Sefuna, who is clearly telling them that this is not the way to go. We ought to be out of this bus very fast. But we have the likes of the MPs who, they were actually MPs before, then they got in these positions, Wandai and the likes. And you can read, you can listen to the people, and people are not on William Ruto's side. So, William Ruto, simply because these people know that he is desperate, he has ran out of options. He is not remaining any options, actually. So they are going to push him to the corner. And politics in this nation is something else. You can just wake up one day and this group is not there. And President William Ruto should be very careful. He refused to listen to the public. He decided to actually put his trust on the shoulders of one, the former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga. He can decide any day to just shift. What will happen to him? He doesn't have the ground. The political side he was thinking about is no longer there. He edged out his deputy, who was actually the main person who was holding the people of the mountain behind him. Where can he run to? He doesn't have an extra now shoulder. The person he replaced with, that is from the mountain, Kindiki, it is like he doesn't even know what the ground wants from even the mountain. I wonder how many votes he can actually bring even to the president, even when he speaks. So many people don't feel him. So, I don't know, but impeaching Rigathi Gachagua was a big mistake. He was the only true friend to President William Ruto. Two, President William Ruto should have listened all through to the people instead of putting his trust in one former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, who knows that he is very weak. All the things Gen Zs were talking about, he should have addressed those issues. And right now he would not be the stage at which he is in, whereby he has totally lost trust. People no longer respect him. When he speaks, you think he's just lying. He did the worst. Instead of resolving the issues which people are raising, he decided to shift to join the government with the former Prime Minister. And he should just continue praying that Raila Odinga doesn't change his mind, because every other day There are actually people pushing him, especially the ground. He knows, even with the ODM party, which was so popular, being voted in as an MP, as a governor, as an MCA through that party, it will be very hard. Thank you so much, and kindly let me know what you think on the comment section, and kindly again subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.